What's going on, guys? I'm Kevin from Wrestling Reviews. One sec. There we go, guys. Much better. Like I said, my name is Kevin from Wrestling Review Society, and I'm here with the very first belt review in the brand new Wrestling Review Society studio, and what a belt it is. But right before we get into that belt, guys, I want to take a chance to thank our amazing sponsors, like thecoldestwater.com, displayed here on our shelf. Guys, they make some of the best water bottles I've ever had in my life. My wife has one, I have one, my mom has one, my dog has one, my cat has one. Everybody has one. So go get yours today. And if you want more than their water bottles, they have t-shirts, ice packs, even their new coffee line. And you can use promo code WRESTLING to save 10% at checkout. Lastly, guys, I want to thank our sponsors at thefirstwarrior.com. Thefirstwarrior.com is a patriotic clothing brand. They have hats and shirts available. They are working on new merchandise every single day. But head on over to thefirstwarrior.com and use promo code WRS to save 10% at checkout. With that being said, guys, I've had a version of this belt for a long time now, but I haven't had anything like this. I mean, just looking at it, it is absolutely mesmerizing. So I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to go and get right on into it. Today we are going to be reviewing the IWGP V4 Heavyweight Championship. Guys, get a good look at that. This belt is absolutely awesome. And I'll go ahead and put some still shots at the end so you guys can get a really good close-up look on it. But guys, like I said, absolutely great. So let's go ahead and get right into it, starting down here at our male snaps. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8x2 male snaps. The tooling in this snap box, you guys have heard me say it so many times. I am a huge fan of the deep hand-tooled snap box, and that is exactly what we have right here, guys. Deep, hand-tooled, not machine-pressed, not sewn on, not shallow in any stretch of the imagination. The tooling in this snap box, I've said it once, I've said it a million times. The tooling is one of the things that really does it for me. It's such a small part of the belt, but it really drives home the overall completeness of the belt. If you slack off in the snap box, you kind of lose it for me, and this maker definitely did not do that. This snap box is absolutely gorgeous. Now we're going to get into our first set of side plates. Now, what makes the IWGP Heavyweight and the Junior Heavyweight so unique is with championship belts, you typically have a nameplate, and now with WWE belts, we see the custom side plates. But that's only for the current wrestler, the current superstar who's holding that belt. With the IWGP belt, the heavyweight and the junior heavyweight, you have every champion who has held the belt on the side plates. You have the champion, and you have the date that they won the belt. If they've won the belt more than once, you have both dates on here. But just looking at this, the side plates on here, you have guys like Okada, you have guys like Scott Norton, you have guys like AJ, like Brock, and the list really goes on and on. Shinsuke Nakamura is number one. All of the nameplates are removable and interchangeable. So let's say you don't want Kenny Omega on your main plate. You can come over here, take off your Shinsuke Nakamura, switch them out, good to go. Every single nameplate on here is interchangeable. But looking at the side plates, aside from the names, you have the dual-plated globe at the top. And like I said, guys, dual-plated means that it is both gold and silver on the same plate, with the IWGP logo right here at the bottom. All side plates are going to be identical to each other with the exception of there being different names. So we're not going to spend too much time on each individual side plate. We're just going to go ahead and move right along. I love these grommets. When you look at these grommets, it really reminds me of my favorite belt of all time, which all of you know is the NWA 10 pounds of gold. You also see them on the retired ROH title and several other belts throughout time, but those two really stand out to me. I love the grommets on the belt. It just gives it that old-time classy look. And guys, in my opinion, there is not a better belt on the market today than the IWGP belts. As far as aesthetic appeal goes, these belts look better than any other belt in my opinion. The NWA 10 pounds of gold is still my favorite for other reasons, but as far as just overall aesthetic appeal of the belt, the look of the belt, and just the wow factor of the belt, absolutely phenomenal. You are not going to find a better one than the IWGPs. So let's go and get into our main plate, because like I said, the side plates are all pretty much the same with the exception of the names being different. So I'm going to come up a little closer and let you guys really take a peek at that main plate. This is a stacked belt, meaning you have plates on top of plates. You have Kenny Omega's name on the front of the belt, and like I said, each one of them are interchangeable. The stones on this thing is absolutely massive. Now, there are a few scuffs on here, but that's not really that big of a deal. That's just from it sliding around inside the packaging. I should have wiped this belt down before I did the review. I didn't do that. I'm kind of running a little late. But either way, those come right off. It just needs a quick wipe down with a microfiber cloth, and it is good to go. And like I said, guys, absolutely stacked. The lion on the top is 3D with the red eyes. It's got the two lions right here meeting into the New Japan logo. Right here, very clearly, very legible, you have International Grand Prix, which is what IWGP stands for, or International Wrestling Grand Prix, I apologize. And all the letters are extremely legible. Now, it's going to be hard for you to read because I have my ring lights on. But when I take the still shots at the end, you'll definitely be able to see it. And right here, guys, you can just see how that leather just flops over. Super, super floppy leather. Now, one more thing on the front of this belt, because like I said, you have the grommets, you have the side plates, the different names. But one thing I really want to show you guys is, you know, we've seen the Undertaker Legacy belt. We've seen the new Intercontinental belt, the new United States belt, and all of them started doing this custom tip that we weren't used to seeing. It wasn't just a big rectangle tip. They really put some artwork into it, and they kind of made it customized to the belt. Well, before any of them did that, it was originally done by the IWGP Championships. So right here you have their logo. It's also done on the Ring of Honor belt as well. But it's a full silver tip. And then right here on this gold coin, you have a few stones, and it's got the IWGP stamped on it. I'm not quite sure who did it first, whether it was Ring of Honor or IWGP, but they both have their own custom tips. And now that we're starting to see that more and more with WWE belts, let's just go and recognize that they weren't the first ones to do it. So let's go and take a look at the back of the belt. All the screws are secured. There are no splits in the leather. No big ugly sticker on the back like you get from shop belts. Granted, you wouldn't get this belt from the shop anyway. And just to give you guys an idea, I stand 6'5". The top of the belt is at the top of my head, and the tip of the belt is all the way down past my knee. This is a big beast of a belt. This thing comes in right at about anywhere from 12 to 15 pounds. I don't have a scale with me. I don't know the exact weight, but it is massive. And like I said, guys, I've always had a version of this belt, but mine is just a $200 Amazon belt. It was really before I knew anything about the boot game. This was the first boot belt that I'd ever purchased. And I really, really wish I would have done my homework and got something like this. This one does not belong to me. This one is going out to somebody else. But an absolutely phenomenal belt. Could not be more happy with it. Definitely going to have to get one for myself. It's got silver snaps, not gold snaps, to match the big silver tip. And yeah, guys, just absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to go and take one more look at it, because there is a lot to unravel with this belt. Absolutely massive, massive belt. And I'm a fat kid, and I can dang near wear this belt. This belt makes me look skinny again. One thing that I did forget to do is check out our female snaps. Once again, you have that really deep hand-tooled snap box. And you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x2 leading all the way up to that gorgeous full tip. You guys know how I feel about the tips. I feel like every belt should have one. It really completes the belt. Another thing this belt came with was a bag of about 30 extra stones. There are a lot of extra stones in there, so that was really cool on the maker to go and throw those in there, because stuff happens all the time, especially in transit. But guys, there's not really much more I can say about this belt. I am going to go and take some pictures and work them in so you guys can get some still shots. Let's do the hammer test. As you guys can tell throughout the entire video, drapes over the shoulder very nicely. I'm not hanging on to it at all. And it just sits perfectly. It has to do with the curve, the weighted tip on the back to act as a counterbalance, and the leather being as soft as it is. This belt is absolutely gorgeous. Just wanted to take another second to appreciate it. So guys, I thank you all for coming over and watching this video wherever you found this video at. I know I posted on a lot of groups, but thank you so much for jumping over and checking out this brand new belt review. The first belt review in the brand new studio. We have a lot of other stuff on this side of the camera. We have a lot of stuff on this side of the camera. Maybe I'll make one video where I just give you guys a tour of the new studio. We have a lot of LED lights up, stuff like that to really set the mood when we're doing our interviews and our watch-alongs and stuff like that. Guys, make sure you hit that follow button on the YouTube channel. As you know, we have belt giveaways almost every single month, and all you have to do to be eligible to win one of our free belts is subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are subscribed, you are automatically in the random drawing. We pick one person from the YouTube channel at random, and they win a free belt almost every single month. We have 2 more belt giveaways coming up, and all you have to do to be eligible is to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, guys, we just launched our Twitch stream. So go to twitch.tv/HillKevin, and that's where you can catch all of our watch-alongs and pay-per-view streams and stuff like that. I just became a Twitch affiliate, so every follow really helps, guys. Thank you so much for that. But it's twitch.tv/HillKevin, and you can catch us there every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday as me and my oldest son do our watch-alongs for all of Raw, Impact, NXT, AEW, and SmackDown. So thank you guys for supporting us on that platform. And if you're not already following it, make sure you go to twitch.tv/HillKevin and give us a follow. Also, guys, check out our amazing sponsors at thecoldestwater.com, at firstwarrior.com. First is spelled with a 1, not an I. I'll leave the links in the description of this video. But with that said, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for us. I do have some more belt reviews now that we have finished the move. We're in the new studio. I'll be recording a lot more frequently, so more reviews to come. If you guys like this kind of content, let me know in the comments. Let me know what belt you want to see me review next. And if I don't have it, I'll let you know I don't have it. But if I do have it, I'll make sure I go and get that. I'll get that review up for you guys. But guys, my name is Kevin from Wrestling Review Society. Twitch.tv/HillKevin. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.